Well, here we are laboring on Labor Day, and if you are going to be out today, it's still a hot day. Maybe if you have a little barbecue or something, most places will be hot and dry. If you do get cooled by rain in a few spots, you'll be lucky to get cooled off, but a lot of places around 100 this afternoon. And rain chances will increase more, I think, probably Wednesday or Thursday, depending on the exact track and intensity of Tropical Storm Gordon as it moves through the Gulf. It may kind of pull away some of the rain chances, but there's a lot of moisture ahead of it that will be increasing our rain chances, it looks like, at least trying to. Again, Tropical Storm Gordon, the new storm in the eastern Gulf, not coming our way, not a direct impact into the valley. You might see some heavier surf at the coast if you're going to be there by midweek, and some bigger waves, but all the big wind and rain is going way far to the north. A couple little showers and storms out there with the sea breeze now. You see how this entire map is almost completely dry, except a couple little showers and storms moving their way slowly to the north. And they're moving, at least slow enough where you could get a quick, maybe an inch or a little more rain in spots out of this, maybe even up to 2 inches in the heaviest rain. But one little thunderstorm moving between San Benito and going through Harlingen right now. Couple showers to the north, and another thunderstorm in northeastern Cameron County. It's kind of affecting areas near Arroyo City. So we zoom in toward Harlingen and San Benito. The rainfall rate kind of in the middle of this stuff, still coming down at over an inch per hour. So, if it hangs over you for a good hour or so, you easily get an inch or more of rain. But it's still trying to move along fairly, not quickly, but at a fair pace to the north, maybe around 10 miles per hour. So it keeps it moving along, but still some heavier downpours locally in very small areas like this possible this afternoon, as we see in Harlingen right now, and even kind of around near Arroyo City and off to the east near the coast there, some heavier rain moving north, but not a lot of people live in that area right there near the coast, and not as many of you being affected by that storm, but eastern Cameron County and eastern Williston County starting to see some rain. 81 where it's rainy in Harlingen, but 97 already in McAllen, already 100 in Rio Grande City. That's why I say today, if you do get rained on, it can cool you down some. But if you're not in the rain, it's a hot Labor Day out there across the valley. A couple little showers and storms with the sea breeze possible today, but you see nearly every place on the map dry right now over South Texas. Go to the north, though. There is some rain around Houston. If you have any friends traveling through there on Labor Day, you might want to watch for some airport delays there. Some heavy rain possible in southeast Texas at times today, including the Houston area. Now in the tropics, as we were talking about earlier, right off the top of the noon hour, in case you missed it, Tropical Storm Gordon just forming and moving across South Florida, moving into the Gulf. This storm may become a hurricane, at least a very strong tropical storm over the next couple days. We'll have to watch because it will pretty much take a track straight to the central Gulf Coast. Again, not impacting us directly. Winds are at 45 miles per hour, moving west-northwest at 16 miles per hour. And the forecast track, pretty much all the models lock on it going northwestward toward about Louisiana, Mississippi, or Alabama coast by Tuesday evening. You see it already has winds forecast at 70 miles per hour, the official forecast from the Hurricane Center. It only takes 74 to be a hurricane. So, again, watch this storm as it could impact the central Gulf Coast by tomorrow evening and then on Wednesday. But the track takes most of the moisture to the north. So, again, if this storm gets strong enough, the west side of it may dry us out a bit. So that will be the tricky part by Wednesday and Thursday, whether it will kill off our rain chances or the moisture that's already out there is able to hang around and keep our shower and storm chances building a bit Wednesday and Thursday. But this storm will weaken and could be a rainmaker across the middle part of the United States around Missouri and Kansas later in the week. Future track doesn't show too much today. It picks up a couple showers and storms in the lower valley, maybe one or two forming in areas of Hidalgo and Starr counties this afternoon. But again, most areas will be dry today, but if you do get rained on, it may rain kind of hard for maybe 20 or 30 minutes. Tuesday, a couple showers or storm. I mean, though future track doesn't have much on here, there could be a shower or storm in spots, about 20% chance for rain tomorrow. And then if Gordon doesn't kind of push away our moisture, enough of it should be hanging around with a better chance of showers and storms scattered on Wednesday here. I think our rain chances may peak at about 50 or 60% on Wednesday if that happens, and maybe a few heavier downpours in spots. So again, future track though doesn't show much rain initially in most areas through tomorrow. You see it has a lot of areas getting very little rain, but again, you have to kind of say that somewhere in here there's going to be a few brief heavy downpours, but we're not looking for any widespread rain today or tomorrow until maybe things pick up a bit more on Wednesday or Thursday. So the first 1570 forecast, hot today, but remember, if you do get caught in some rain, that will push temperatures back down into the 80s and lower 90s. Otherwise, a breezy and hot Labor Day, and it could be just about as hot tomorrow, but once again, we have about a 20% chance for rain tomorrow. That could increase to about 50 or 60% by Wednesday with scattered showers and storms, and that pushes down temperatures a bit with highs mainly in the 90s. Not a fall day, but not blasting to 103 degrees again or anything. But Wednesday and maybe Thursday are our best chances for rain. But again, this is sort of dependent on the strength and intensity and track of Gordon as it heads toward Louisiana and Mississippi. But after that, small chances of an isolated shower storm may persist through the upcoming weekend. So there are at least chances for rain every day. Probably your best chances Wednesday and Thursday. We'll keep tracking the rain out there right now, too, in Cameron County in your first 1-5 forecast here on Channel 5 News at noon.